Will we add our names to the list of art greats like Van Gogh and Monet? Find out with our review of Canvas and Canvas Reflections.
Canvas is a set collection layering game about creating painting masterpieces, and I really enjoy tapping into my artistic side.
Canvas is beautiful, fun, and clever with its use of clear cards and layering mechanic, and we'll tell you all about it after this quick how to play.
On each player's turn, they will draft a card from the row of face-up cards.
Players will collect 3 art cards in order to complete a painting that they'll layer on top of each other and put in front of a background card.
When the art cards are layered together, the icons that are visible will contribute to the player's score.
Players match their paintings to the icons on the scoring cards and then collect the ribbons.
At the end of the game, the players count their points based on ribbon totals, and the player with the most points wins.
The Reflections expansion plays the same way, but it offers an expanded board, double-sided art cards, and a new type of ribbon for scoring. This is another one of those games that I saw on social media a long time ago, and then they had their Kickstarter for the Reflections expansion, which offered both sets. And just looking at it on social media, I really wanted to get this game because it looked like a lot of fun. It looked fun with the artwork, and I really like games that use clear cards. Gloom was one of the first games that we really played as a group together, and I like how those layer and then you earn points based on your layering. And I saw that this had a similar layering mechanic where you layer to get points. Ooh, I really like those types of games, so I really wanted to play this, and I'm glad that we got it because it was a lot of fun.
In contrast to Gloom though, this game is full of colors, which I really enjoy. You know, it doesn't have that take that mechanic either, so it's really just you're on your own and you're just kind of doing your own thing, painting, creating your own artwork. So it's like, oh, okay. I mean, you still have to race and get the cards that you want because the other players might take it, but it's all about your creativity, and some of it's just kind of fun when you're putting like, I don't know, a tiger that's up in the air with this soon-to-be bride, and you layer it together and you're like, ah, watch out.
Just discussing the base game of Canvas is a lot of fun. You can see right here that the cards are one-sided, so that's one of the big differences between the base game and Reflections, but it's still fun to line up the cards and try to get your icon so that you can get the most points. And at its base level, it's a card drafting game because you have the cards laid out in front of you and you take turns and then you take which card that you need. However, the first one is free in the row, but then the second one will cost you an inspiration token. So if you want to take the second one, you put the inspiration token on the first card and then you take the second one. And then the next player, if they take the first card, they also get another inspiration token. If you don't have any inspiration tokens, you have to take the first card. So there is a little bit of, do I use my inspiration tokens now? Will a better card come out? When, like, you gotta think about it and strategize about, okay, what do I need now to get the best painting? You also can hold 5 cards in your hand. It requires 3 cards to make a painting, but you can hold 5 in your hand. So you can take more, and then once you have 5, you can kind of decide which ones are gonna be your best ones. Or if you immediately get your first 3 and you know it's gonna be a good card, kind of set that aside and just kind of wait or play it immediately. It's kind of up to you.
What I like a lot about the game is when you have your art cards, yeah, you can see at the bottom the symbols and everything, but you can sit here and just kind of experiment. You can be like, okay, would that be? And then you look at the title and what icons overlap, or maybe it would be this. And then, you know, a different color icon overlaps and that may give you different points. So if you have 5, there's so many different combinations where you can go, this? Okay, yeah, that's the perfect one. And then you create your painting and then you start on your next one. So you can still hold on. Well, obviously you have 2 left over if you have 5, but you can hold on to those and then start the process over again. Like, okay, yeah, this is the perfect one.
And when you're choosing with the expansion, they are double-sided. So not only do you have to decide which one on top, but you can also flip them and they have this power but on the opposite side, so they're mirror image of each other, and then you can put them on top of each other that way. So this card can either cover up those, or it can be played here and then you have them over here. So the expansion has the double-sided, which I really like. I think that that's probably, if you're gonna get this game, get both, just so that you can get the double-sided expansion cards.
And with those double-sided expansion cards, it's really fun because you're looking at it, and even if it was just a guessing game, right? Like, I wonder what's on the other side, because this is a dog. You're looking at it like, cat. Yeah, I would have guessed cat.
Yeah, they're very fun and clever with their artwork that they did for their cards. The artwork doesn't really apply to anything. Yes, you can choose at the end. They have some special ribbons that you can give out to people with the best painting or the most clever painting or the most interesting painting, those kind of rewards that you can do. But for the most part, the base game, the rules that you usually play with, just who has the most points, the pictures don't really affect your score. It's just fun theming, and they did a great job with that.
So in order to allow replayability with this game, there's a lot of scoring cards, and each of them have different goals, and so every game's should have different combinations. So as you're playing, you're looking at the symbols and you're like, okay, let's match this up. It really helps because not only can you make different pictures every time, but you're obviously going to score differently too. So it keeps you engaged just to be creative and have fun.
So this board is from the expansion pack, the Canvas Reflections, and you can see it's a nice board, high quality. A lot of things about this game are very high quality. But let me show you what comes with the base game. So if you just get the base game, you get this mat, which when I first thought, I was like, oh, that's kind of fun, like artsy, it's a mat or whatever. But when you're trying to play with this, first of all, it's rolled up in the box, and then you set it out on the table, like it curls up, doesn't stay straight. So this has to be probably, aside from the little tiny 1s and 5s and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5s in Dinosaur World, this is probably one of my new least favorite things that comes in any board game that we've played. I don't know whose idea this was, if it was the creator, the publisher, whoever did this, but this was a bad idea and someone should have just told them to stop before they even tried to do this. Obviously, they rectified it by having a nice, beautiful board for the expansion. So if you are going to get this game, not only do you need the expansion so that you can get the double-sided art cards, but you also need the expansion so that you can get the board.
I wonder if they did that because of theming, right? Because canvases are usually like a cloth or something. Because I'm pretty sure cardboard, like that cardboard, just that size and just print on it, that probably would have been...
That would have fit in the box. No,
would have fit in the box. Would have been just
again,
fine.
when we did the unboxing and we first looked at it, I was like, oh, that's cool, thinking of theming, like you said, when I first looked at doing the unboxing. However, when I really saw the real world application of using it as a game, because we learned to play the base game and then we played the expansion. And so we played with this, with just the regular base game, and I was just like, how? And then we got to the expansion and we had the board. I'm like, this is much better. Everything's laid out. Everything's what you want. This is just, I don't know what this was.
It's like a pocket square, or like a handkerchief. So I was like,
Yeah.
oh, here you go.
When you get your game, just take this and just throw it away. No, don't throw it away, but take it and just forget about it. Always use the expansion board.
Overall, it's really the layering of the cards that really sells it for me for this game. It's very light and easy to play, so you're not like too competitive, but there is that competitive need if you want to win and get points. However, if you want to just stay laid back, keep it a short, breezy game, you can do that too. I would probably say I'll give this game a 7.
Overall, I love this game a lot. When you put the two together, you can see that the board is what you really need in order to play this game. I love the double-sided cards. I like the regular cards too. So Canvas is a great game. I would probably give just the base game because of this a 6, because this would really bother me. But when you have the base game and the expansion together, and you can have the board and you can have the fun and the cleverness of the layering of the cards, everything about this game, I'm going to give the game an 8. And that was our review of Canvas and the expansion, Canvas Reflections. So Lee, what do you think your painting name would be? Something like Salvador Dali?
No. I like the one-word names like Leonardo, Michelangelo, Donatello.
Wait, are you just naming Ninja Turtles?
No. Picasso.
What do you think your art name would be? Let us know in the comments below. And if you're enjoying our content, please like this video and subscribe to our channel.
Until next time, I'm Picasso.
And I'm Kenny, and go party like a board gamer.